Well, what keeps a school going strong over the years? Some of the ingredients include a committed faculty, dedicated parents and students, strong family values, and an outstanding curriculum with a huge dose of faith. When you throw in a supportive community, you have all the makings of a success. Steve Kiltonick visited one such school in the Berkshires, which has defied the odds, keeping its doors open for 125 years.
Girls in pretty white dresses, the boys in sharp black suits, white ties. All display white carnations. They hold their diplomas proudly under the watchful eye of Father Edmund Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you the class of 1929 from St. Mary's School. While just a snapshot in time, it's one of 125 such photos that have been taken over the years of the graduates from St. Mary's School in Lee, the first and oldest parochial school in the Berkshires. The school is in the midst of celebrating its 125th year anniversary, certainly a milestone for any school. The school came about because of the dream of Jane Sedgwick, a Stockbridge convert to Catholicism. She wanted to provide an education for the increasing immigrant population in town, many of which journeyed from Ireland. For 25 years, she fought to find religious educators for a school. In 1880, Pope Leo XIII heard of her search. 5 years later, Father Terence Smith welcomed Reverend Mother Josephine and 4 other sisters from St. Joseph of Chambéry, France, to staff the school, grades 1 through 8. In 1885, the doors to St. Mary's School opened on Academy Street with an enrollment of 150 students. For 72 years, the wooden structure served the parish well, but by 1957, age had taken its toll. When the student population nearly doubled, the days for the old school, as it was called, were numbered. Father Jeremiah Murphy, who became pastor in 1949, made it his mission to build a new school. In 7 years, $450,000 was raised, and 10 acres of property were purchased on Orchard Street. On October 20th, 1957, Springfield Bishop Christopher Weldon blessed and dedicated the new St. Mary's School. For Father Murphy, it was a dream come true. He later remarked that the dedication was one of the most memorable events of his life. Father Murphy died in 1963, but his memory lives on today in the hearts of St. Mary's students. Today, St. Mary's School continues to be a vital part of the parish and community. Here, every child shines. The school, whose motto is Education with a Plus, has always been known for its outstanding curriculum. Students in Mrs. Judy Salinetti's first grade class recite a lesson in French. But just as important is the strong faith instilled in its students, a hallmark of all Catholic schools. Joan Davis has been St. Mary's principal for the past 5 years.
Our values are very well spelled out for us. We say them every day during prayer. The children know what our values are and how to follow them. And they're reminded in every single subject we teach here, we also teach our religion.
Sheila Viali taught 3rd grade for 38 years.
It's a special place. Everybody that comes in and steps foot into the school, I always say, oh, this has such a nice atmosphere, it has such a nice aura, and the children are all so lovely, and it's a special place to everybody in Lee.
Viali still visits the mother house of the sisters who taught so many years and lived in the convent next to the old school. In 1987, the building was moved to Main Street and received new life as the refurbished Chambéry Inn. In 2002, a kadzura tree was planted on the school grounds in memory of the faithful and dedicated service of the sisters. Polly Crosby has been teaching at St. Mary's for 32 years.
If you grow up dreaming and wanting to be a teacher, this is the place to be. The parents are wonderful. There's such a strong support system, and they trust you to provide the education and the discipline and the faith that their children need. You take your family values and you place it here in school, and you mix it in with a huge dose of faith, and what could be better?
In 1996, Father Gary Daly started a capital campaign to build 2 new wings to the school. The addition included a new pre-K class, an enlarged kindergarten class, a spacious library, a computer lab, and a science lab. Becky Abbott Dean, whose mother Jacqueline was the school music teacher, attended St. Mary's along with her 5 siblings.
Just some of the values that I've learned here have just lasted with me. The faith, the base of my faith, has lasted, and that's why my child is here. There's such a community spirit here that I haven't found anywhere else. And the roots are deep in this community. The roots go really deep.
Because people have such a passion for this school and for this type of education, they go beyond, they give all they can, whether it be parishioners, grandparents, faculty.
There's a strong family in Lee that not just believes in Catholic education, but supports it, talks about it, and fields it.
Davis says it's been a busy and exciting anniversary year. Students took part in a play at Christmas which told the story of Jane Sedgwick. The whole school read Little House on the Prairie books, and the school float appeared in the town's Founders Day parade. Davis will be retiring after this school year. Davis says being around teachers and students who practice their faith has increased her own faith.
I will definitely miss the families and great parents and kids and teachers. I said, if you see me parking at the end of the driveway that first day of school, don't call anybody. I'm not stalking them. I'm just missing them.
It's hoped that the strong sense of community that's been passed down from generation to generation will keep St. Mary's going for another 125 years. For Real to Real, I'm Steve Kiltonic.
Joan Davis says she looks forward to spending more time with her husband, helping to raise her granddaughter, Catherine Ann. Best wishes to her for a happy retirement.